Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the Forcemech Navigator PRO all-terrain electric wheelchair, and I'm excited to test this one out. It is one of those zero-turn styles where you can literally get in and out of tight spaces literally no matter where you are. So if you are in the house or outdoors. And the nice thing about this is it has these big tires right here, and it has actually a suspension in here, and I'll show that to you in today's video. A couple other cool things about this is the weight limit. You can do 400 pounds. It's dual drive, dual battery. It's got some really cool features in this price range. And the best part about it is for 6 years straight, it has been a top performer on Forbes Health. It's been the #1 top recommended all-terrain wheelchair on Forbes Health. So that's a huge confidence booster when you are looking to purchase one. So let's get right into it. Let's go over all the features in today's video. So the first thing I wanted to do when I got this thing out and about is I wanted to test the range because it recommends a maximum distance of about 18 miles. So we took it to the mall and I wanted to go up and down the mall, back and forth, and test out that full range. And 18 miles is about right, but I imagine that might be a little bit less if you have maybe a little bit more outdoor terrain. Like if you're going over gravel, dirt, grass, things like that, it might be a little bit less. But we did get that full range, so I did want to test that. It does say that there's a maximum climbing slope of about 12 degrees. Now I wanted to mention the seat cushion here because the nice thing about this seat cushion, it's incredibly comfortable. It also unzips so that you could put it in the washing machine. So if you do have an accident or you spill something on it, you most certainly could wash it and clean it really nice. There's a very comfortable foam underneath as well. So I like it because it's very durable, and that's really important because that's the first thing that tends to wear out on these wheelchairs are the seat, and they're almost impossible to replace. And this one is really nice. So I just wanted to touch on that. This also has the handle, as you can see right here, can be put on either side. So if you're left-handed or you have a disability on your right side, you could put this on the left side. There's no particular side that it has to be. And I did want to mention down here the batteries. I mentioned there's 2 batteries on here. So you've got one right here, and you can test the battery life by just holding the button down manually versus using the panel. And then you can check this battery as well by pressing the button again. And you can charge either one of these, and they are hot swappable. So it's very nice that you could remove it. Again, if you upgrade to another chair, or if you have an older chair, you can put that battery in there. And here is your rest right here. This is really durable. Nice rest right there for your feet. I do like that. Sometimes they're spread out and this one's not, so that's nice. You can keep your legs in if you want to. Here's a close-up look at the back here. So this is your suspension. You've got your suspension here for your seat, and this is your manual mode versus your electrical mode. So if you go manual, you can push it manually or go to electric, and each wheel individually is locked. Here is that protection thing I was telling you about. These can swing in if you're not going to go off-road, or you can have those back to protect yourself from falling backwards, which is really nice. And here's that pocket I was telling you about earlier. Nice big pocket, plenty of space. If you do want to fold this down, here is the release right here, which is really nice. You just do that and it just folds down. And I wanted to show you one more time from the side view how to fold it down because it really is simple, and that's one of the nice things about this. There's that little handle I told you about, and it just folds down. And just use the foot pedal here to pick it up, and there you go. Now it's ready to travel. Now you've gotten on a plane, you've packed it in the wheelchair compartment, because again, this is compliant with airlines. You can actually bring it on board, put it in their wheelchair storage compartment. You can also bring it on cruise ships. So if you are somebody that loves to travel, this is a great traveling wheelchair. But now you're there, you're in the jet bridge, everybody else is struggling with their chairs, not me. There you go. Hold the button down. Guys, you're going. That simple, really easy, guys. And that's really it for me, is I'm always looking for things that are easy. And this is definitely easy. Now, I would check with your airline on whether they'll accept this, but it is compliant with airlines. I know some airlines like to put it in the luggage compartment, but they do have wheelchair compartments on the plane as well for most airlines. So definitely check with the airline you're traveling with to see if they'll actually let you bring it onto the plane. Otherwise, they're just going to put it down in the storage compartment down below and bring it up to the jet bridge for you when you get to your destination. Cruise ships, same kind of thing. Most of them will let you just get right on with it, which is nice, and go right to your room. There's no kind of restrictions, but definitely check with those as well. because I can't guarantee every airline and every cruise ship's going to allow you to take something like this, but this is compliant with that, so make sure you let them know which model this is. Again, this is the Navigator Pro. Let me give you a close-up look of the panel, because this is a really nice little panel and it's easy to use, so I wanted to show it to you. So this is it right here. So here's your power button. This is your power indication, so how much power you have left. This is fully charged. I made sure to charge it up for today's video. But this is how you turn it on and off. Really easy to do, obviously. And then here's your horn, cute little horn. There's a menu button here. It's a little settings button where you can get into some additional settings. You want to increase things, you can do that there. Won't do that in today's video. But here's how you go faster and slower. So there's slower, and then here is faster. So you can just do it really easy like that. Here's your joystick. This is how you control it. And here I am going around in a circle. And you can do that really easy with that. It does have a back, so you can back up, so you don't have to just go forward. And then, of course, forward. All right, so what's the final verdict on the Forcemech Navigator Pro all-terrain wheelchair? I gotta tell you guys, if you're looking for an all-terrain wheelchair, something that can go not just indoors, but outdoors as well, it's gonna be really difficult to beat something like this with these big, old, gritty tires. You just don't see that on this style wheelchair. I've tested a lot of wheelchairs on this channel, never seen anything like this before. I've tested some scooters though that had some big old tires that has the handlebars up here, but not a wheelchair like this. This is really nice, and if you know somebody that might need something like this, maybe somebody with a disability or an injury, this thing could really come in handy for somebody. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Any questions you have at all about any of our videos, we always read those comments and do our best to reply to you. Again, links to this will be down in the description section and the comment section of the video. And guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Thanks again, everybody. Bye.